Selecting the best cherries for drying is crucial. Look for smooth, shiny skin and no blemishes. They should be ripe but not overripe and definitely not moldy. Timing is everything. Opt for fresh, locally grown cherries to ensure maximum flavor and natural sweetness. And if fresh isn't an option, frozen cherries can work too. Just thaw and drain them well before drying. Once you've got your cherries, rinse them under cool water. For an extra clean, mix 1/4 cup of distilled white vinegar in a bowl of water and give them a soak. Clean cherries are important, but pitting them is where the real prep work begins. A cherry pitter is your best friend for this task. Tools like the OXO, Good Grips Cherry and Olive Pitter, or the Life Height Cherry Pitter with Stone Catcher are great for keeping the fruit's shape intact. If you don't have a pitter, a straw, chopstick, or knife can also do the trick. Consistent pitting is key for even drying. Deciding whether to cut your cherries before drying is a matter of preference. Halving them can speed up the drying process, but whole cherries might yield a better final product, akin to freeze-dried cherries. Whole cherries take about 10 hours to dry, while halves will dry faster. Spread your cherries in a single layer on a baking sheet, leaving space between them for even drying. Line the sheet with parchment paper or a silpat mat to prevent sticking. Now you're ready to dry. The right temperature is crucial for oven drying. Some recommend 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius, while others suggest as low as 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Celsius. Preheat your oven, spread the cherries on a wire rack or lined baking pan, and bake for 6 to 10 hours, rotating the trays every 2-3 hours. Keep an eye on your cherries, rotating them every 30 minutes after the initial 10 hours. They should be shriveled and leathery but still pliable when done. Let them cool completely, which can take 12 hours to preserve their flavor and nutrients. Store your dried cherries in airtight containers, like glass jars with tight sealing lids, to keep them fresh for 6 months to a year. For even longer preservation, freeze your dried cherries wrapped in parchment paper and placed in a vacuum-sealed bag to avoid punctures.